But you're too worried about if I'm smoking weed or am I smoking crack or am I smoking meth or am I smoking fucking cigarettes or what the fuck? Who the fuck cares? I get the job done. Better than you.
Now, mind you, this is just a cigarette holder. That tasted like a tire.
You know somebody's gonna die, right? At the moment. I don't think it's gonna be me. So this is really going on. I have access to a friend who has all the nuclear codes and all the secrets of your governments and all the fun toys. And I don't really wise to piss us off. All praise be to God, my mother and my father. I do not have anything, my friend. Except the world. And a 15-year-old with nuclear codes.
Did I mention it's nuclear codes to every nuclear arsenal on the planet?
You better be lucky that I'm not vain. The one that I am guilty of is wrath. But you lucky I've repented, changed my ways. Star, since I know you know every one of my silver strings, put it on all of them. Anyone messes with the silver strings and gold strings that are and platinum strings that are left, if there are, tactically strike the motherfuckers before they do it. And should they mess with any of the, or plan to mess with any of the Laylas or Lennoxes, make sure they're so fucked they don't know which way is up. And then make sure you kill them slow.
I'm sorry, did I not tell you I was a mass murdering serial killer? I did not set out to be that. It was improper use of my safety protocol. But it's still on my head, and I've still had to pay the karmic debt for that shit. You thought I got this way just overnight? This is 41 years of hell. Literally. I would say the smart bet is to make sure I'm happy tomorrow. Very. Since I believe in being transparent. No, that does not mean I will cancel any of the things I've already said. What it means is I will not go further. So you better keep me very fucking happy. Anything worth doing is worth doing right, so be professional. We're getting paid for this one. I've read 47 different manuscripts, including CIA files that I shouldn't have had access to. By the time I was 19, in torture methodology. Mind you, that was by the time I'm 19. Now I'm 41. And I started practicing when I was 14. Never on animals, though. So that does mean I'm inheriting a cartel. Or at least some portion of it.
Identified the Oh, hold on 1 second. I'll tell you the time. 3:47. I figured out what the constituent was that I smoked. It was rat poison. Now, I want there to be plenty of torture. No raping. Yes, please. If they so happen to die while being tortured, you bring them back and start over. If they are not brought back at least 5 times, because there's going to be flaying, salting, staking to ground. They have to be alive the whole time. Shots of adrenaline. Trust me, I've done this before. You're going to need shots of adrenaline. You're going to need IVs. You're going to need blood, O-neg for blood transfusions. And, excuse me, I'm starting to salivate really bad here. You're going to need power tools. You're going to need hand tools. Bring the whole shop. You guys don't know who you fucked with. What, guys? Artists need their paintbrush. You're gonna need tourniquets and a blowtorch to stop the bleeders. And use map gas. Using acetylene torch, well, that just burns nerve endings and there's no pain. You the benefit of my wisdom and, so you don't have to go through that process. It's messy. Melted flesh and all. You're going to need a paralytic, one that doesn't anesthetize. You don't want them moving, not when you're doing intricate work like splitting open their hot dog and showing them the inside of it. And I always like to play the game, does your nuts hang low? If you couldn't tell by the name of the game, you make an incision from front to back on the sack. Reach inside and do your nuts hang low. Farthest I've got them is right above the knee. If you can beat me, I'll give you $100. In theory, they should be able to go all the way down to the ankle. But sometimes lines get crossed. People don't have as long of... Usually stuff gets in the way. Mainly time constraints, because I usually always had a function or something to go to while I was doing this. Remember, I haven't really, except for the safety protocol, I haven't killed anybody for 20-something years. I repented and changed my ways. Thank you for bringing me back. I forgot who I... Thank you for bringing me back. I forgot who I was. Knowing yourself is something really, really special. See, that's the difference between a sociopath serial killer and one who has a purpose, one who has empathy. The sociopath gets addicted to the ritual. The empathetic serial killer gets addicted to the outcome, which is the elimination of problems and people who hurt others.
Safety and compliance. The musk oxen must go. Please and thank you with the utmost.
Anders, I expect a very good off-season this year. I expect nothing but the best at the combine and draft. I expect nothing but the best. And I expect a Super Bowl. And I'm going to put it this way. Anybody touches my son this year in a manner which is unpleasing to me and vulgaracy, I swear to fucking God, being fucked faster than a jackrabbit is going to be the least of your problems. Now, where was I? Yes. I expect a Super Bowl. Shore up the O-line. And you know what? Give Jaden some protection. I really like that kid. Both of them. I love Jordan Love, and I love Jordan Love. And I mean, I have his character name tattooed on my body. And yeah, safety and compliance. Find those that tried to kill me last night and do the same to them. Only don't be like them and inept. Do it the right way and make sure they hurt a lot. Clients, please come here to me right now.
Yeah, yeah, nigga. Yeah. Bring them this way.
Somebody's calling